Hello everyone, I'm John Russell. Welcome to Craft Art Collectibles YouTube channel. On this video we're going to get started on a pretty good sized painting. Let me show you what we're doing. Reed Springs Grist Watermill. Okay, now as you can see this painting, this picture is actually a little bit shorter in width than what we have on the painting, so I'm going to add a little bit to the left hand side there. Bring this water out right here, and you zoom in there and you can see the waterfall there. There's a little waterfall right there, and it's going to be flowing that way. Not sure how they meet. I've had this picture for a while, been wanting to do it for a while. So, all right, basically I got a little bit of paint mixed up for the sky there. I'm going to get started. All right. Now, I know I probably didn't mix enough. And what I got is just some white, some blue, this is aquamarine, and all I'm doing is painting in the sky because most of it's going to be trees shining through. So a lot of mixing. So yeah, basically I started this a long time ago. Started painting. I wasn't good at all. I used watercolors. The dollar watercolors that you get at Dollar General. I think I might break out the bigger brushes here. It's going to take a while. Not really. I thin my paint out. I use stuff from Hobby Lobby. A lot of times you'll get sales going on over there, and you can pick up some paint pretty cheap. I don't get a bunch of different colors. I like to mix my own. Once I get some of this on here, I'll wipe it down with a bigger brush. And as I use it up, I just keep mixing some more. I'm going to try to keep some of the sky in here. Most of the picture is taken up by trees, foliage. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do that. So let me mix up some here. Now, I don't have the money to do a lot of stuff that most painters do. I gotta use painter's canvas, stretch it on old stuff that I can come up with. I mean, you can paint on all kinds of stuff though. What I'm getting at is anybody can do this. You just gotta work down and do it. It takes a little bit of time to learn it, but after you do, more and more stuff starts coming to you. I have so much going on though, it's unreal. Like So I've watched some videos on YouTube on craft stuff. And there's a lot of stuff that I'm wanting to do. I have my rose stuff over here. Flowers, copper roses. Watch a video on how to do it. Really, the first one turned out great. Right off the bat. I mean, you can do it. I mean, I just had some old copper sheeting from a wood project. Just stuff left over. I saw that and I was like, you know what? I've had that stuff sitting around for so long and it was buried up in my toolbox. I dug it out, cut the pieces out, grabbed a piece of electrical line, pulled the cord, the copper cord out, copper line, whatever you want to call it. Copper line out, started going down. I'll have to show you some. Okay. I'm not looking at blending this paint up perfect because I like a little variation in there. I didn't want to break up the whole sky. I want to leave some stuff in there and maybe even do a couple things. Birds or whatnot. We'll see. I'm going to stay true to most of the scenery on this. I'm going to change a little. I'm going to leave a little more blue through here, a little through here, and over on this other side. For the most part, this is all going to be. Now this is going to take a few videos to do, so we'll see how far I can get on one video. This is actually the first video, really, of me painting a whole painting. I mean, it's going to be several videos, but Alright. I'd like to bring that down just a little bit further over here. This, even if it's a little bit of white shining through, this is still well painted white already. Okay. I don't make a big mess with my stuff all over the place, so try to maintain a really clean environment. I don't shake my shit everywhere. Excuse my language. Alright, now what we're going to do, I'm going to flip this around, wipe up my working area. Let's see what's going on here. Where are we at? 11:48. Alright, so we're going to start bringing in a bunch of foliage. Okay, as you can see, I got some sky in. Most of it over here and up here in the corner. Just a little bit through there, you can see. Now, I'm going to let it come through, but for the most part, that building's going to take up a big chunk of this area right here. A wheel down here, and then a walkway over. Some more foliage. I'm going to throw some flowers in right down here. You'll see. But I think what we're going to do is start bringing in this stuff over here on the left-hand side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix up some, probably some darker greens. I will mark on painting where approximately that waterfall is going to come in. And it looks like there's a car back there, but you know what? That car's not going to make it in the video. Now, I don't make a whole lot of marks on my paintings. That's about halfway through. And I know it's going to be somewhere in there. We got this walkway coming in about right here. It comes all the way over. About right here, we got the wheel coming in. You know what? I just realized that is about the same size, isn't it? From back there. So yeah, as long as I get this, like this, get it right the first time. So we got this walkway coming across, the waterfall coming in here. The building starts right here at the edge of the waterfall. And it's going to come up to about right here. It comes down about right there. I'm just going to make a few marks. And it comes over. And it droops down in the picture about a couple inches. I'll have to check it out, but it's somewhere in here. And it comes down. So we have this waterfall here. We got some foliage. We got a tree coming in right next to this, right about there, and then the next one right about there. We got to get the green in the background there. Really, we got to get that in there first. I just want to get a feel for what's going on. Another tree coming up out of the ground there, and then another one over here. Yeah, that'll actually come down. And we got another one on the other side over here, which is about right here. Okay, I'm just getting a feel for it. And we got this. I got an audience behind me here. And then we got this little walk path, I guess, walk bridge, right in there. All right, I'm gonna start mixing up some green stuff. Start bringing in some foliage from the back, putting in some trees back there. Probably mix up some, gonna make it dark, so everything that I bring in the front be a little lighter. Let's see how that works. Like I said, I think we're going to start over here. Get some black out. I don't want to use a whole lot of different colors. Ivory black, I use yellow, use aquamarine blue, although I do switch up my blues. I got sky blue, phthalo blue, cobalt blue, Prussian blue. I like blue. Yeah, I got several different colors. Usually if somebody wants me to make a painting for them, I'll have them buy some paint. That's usually their cost. Although some people tend to get their paintings for free as gifts. Which is better than having to go to the store and buy some cheap crap that you may not want to. Alright. Now, what I'm going to do is mix up all this here. I try not to use a bunch of different colors like I said. I try to mix the colors that I have. To make the colors I need. Basically. I just mixed black, yellow, and blue. Got me some dark green there going on. You want to check and see if you can see that in the camera, honey? Okay. Got it mixed up good enough. Alright, so I'm going to start over here. And I am not going to actually put a whole lot. Let's see here. Actually, I can use this one. I'm just going to go ahead and use my 2-inch brush again. This really, that back end back there is a bunch of leaves. So let's see what we can't do. Let's see if you can see what's going on here. Alright, so we're just going to come in back here. For the most part, you're not going to see. Your eyes aren't going to draw to this once I bring in the trees in front. I want to bring it down to about where this grass is going to be coming in. Let's make it a bunch of different shapes back there. I'll bring in a few things here and there. Because you can still see some the actual tree trunks going up through there. You can see some of it, but for the most part, all this is covered. Not all of it, but most of it. Oh, see a little blue in there. What do you girls think so far?
I like it.
Yeah. Bring some. Man, I've been painting since the 70s. I just never painted canvas. I was always painting freaking houses. Or whatever. Tends to be all kinds of stuff. Actually, once we get into this area back here, it's going to have to go black. Like this whole corner right here. all back through here. I'm gonna have to bring that all in black. But what I'd like to do is find out where this walkway or whatever that is. It looks like a walkway over to and clean the wheel off if there's any debris on it. But get everything above that. Bring this in black down here. So yeah. This is all dark black. We'll just go ahead and darken it up. I'll still bring in some leaves. I don't know if you can see that right there, but I lightened up the stuff in the back. And I'm bringing some darker stuff up front and make it look like there's leaves there. And there's some other foliage coming in there, but it's a lighter colored green. That'll be the next layer forward. But I will come across here, just above that. Now this is right in there. Got a little dark spot over here. There's that tree. There's a waterfall. The house. Okay. I'm gonna break out a little bit smaller brush. And we'll bring some trees up in here. Now I will actually mix up a little bit more black. And some brown. A little bit of my mess up over here. Old socks. All right. Throw out some more black here. I'll tell you what, it's really darkest in there, but, and again, I'm colorblind. And what I see isn't exactly what you see. So it kind of sucks. Questioning things all the time. Alright. Let me find my yellow ochre. You know, them trees are really dark. Almost to the point of being black. But we're going to do a little bit of both. So what I'm going to do is actually mix this yellow ochre real close up to the black. I'm going to thin it out in just a bit. Ooh, splashy. Thin it out just a little bit. And then try to keep my black as close to black as I can. Tint it just a little bit with that ochre. Like I said, it may look way different to you guys. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'll keep different things to carry my paints around. I can't stand here and hold a palette, so I tend to use things that I can use. I used to set tile. I own my own company, flooring company, and I have all kinds of these ceramic tiles here. I like to use them. Use an old piece, or it's just a piece of glass, 8 by 10, still in paper. Clean it off with the razor. Works pretty good. I'll wipe it off. Now I keep 2 mason jars lidded up over here with thinner. I actually got some linseed oil too for different stuff, but that's in the other room. I'm still learning. So I'm actually gonna load this up with some of this. That way I can use it right there. I can sit in my chair. Alright, so there's a bunch of just trees and stuff coming in from the backside back there. So what I'm going to do is actually let's see if there's a number on this. It's a number 3. I have a whole bunch of brushes over here. I don't pay attention to what the numbers are anymore. I just use what I'm comfortable with at the time. And really, you just making some lines here and there. I'm going to bring some foliage in. Now I know that waterfall comes in about right here. There's a big tree that goes up in front of here, but we still got to put some green grass right in through here. Boy, I sure wish we could play some music on here. Be rocking out. Okay, let's see here. Now, this is just one of several layers that are going to be on this. There's actually a good sized green tree that goes, not good size, medium sized tree. This goes right here, and another one behind it. but it's gonna be all a lighter color green and stuff. This right here is probably one of the biggest painting I've made. Hmm. Wow, it's 36 minutes already. Time flies when you're having fun. So yeah, all right. Let me do this real quick. I want to show you something. All right, so I told you I watch a lot of videos, and I tend to do some stuff that I see other people doing on. I made that for the wife. It's a double rose. I ended up going buying a roll of copper sheeting from Menards. It actually has like 5 or 6 layers on it. It's got the leaves on the bottom. Yeah. Took me some time. But it's not hard to do. Now you got a little bit of time. Alright. Actually gonna bring that green in right about there. What you need to do, I need to brighten this up some. Alright, so I got a couple different colors mixed up over here. I'm gonna move over a few things. And brighten this green back up. A little bit of yellow, a little bit of white. Just wanted to clean this up. I got a whole set of these. I use this. That's it. At least for now. I mean, there's going to be paintings where I'm going to use it, but I haven't stretched anything major other than this right here. You can see the cemetery painting in the background here. I think that's one of the larger ones. And the wife's painting is over here, which I will be making a video of. Alright, so what I'm going to do is add some yellow to this over here. I'm going to use a lot of this. Yes, I'll use a lot. I'm also going to be using some white. Now when I get done with this, I don't scrape my paint off into the trash. Basically what I'll do is put a little thinner over the top of it and cover it with probably some plastic, something that you could peel off. If you have some paper towels, that tends to not stick to the paint, but you can always scrape the paint off. You may lose a little bit of it, but you're all right. Let's see here. Where is my white? My blanco. Here. Oh. We're getting low on. Oh, getting low on white. Yeah, I'm getting down. I'll have to have me another tube. My audience is back. My audience. Okay. All right, Sarah.
Okay.
You want to move the camera around and
Yeah, sure.
show what I'm doing here?
And let me. It definitely looks like trees. I like
Well,
the
this
forest.
is just going to be, when you see what I get, this is all going to be flowers. All this right here. So all be flowers. Over here. The waterfall comes in right here.
Okay.
Right in here.
Right.
There's a walkway that goes across right here. But as you can see, I'll be bringing this in.
It's a weird looking color.
What? What I'm mixing up?
Yeah. Hold on, let me get closer so I can see.
Okay. Well, it started off black, blue, and yellow.
Oh.
I mixed it up and I
Now
got
let's scoot it
this color
back.
right there. See this color right here? That's the color I made.
Dark green.
Then I just added some yellow and white to bring this back.
Bring it together.
So, this right here I can actually mix into several different colors.
Yep. There's the black he used over there. And the yellow.
Okay, take it back up and focus back in on the center. Make sure it's level. All right. And it's pretty bright yellow, isn't it? Or green. What am I thinking? I'm colorblind. That's my excuse.
Here we go. The camera's focused in.
Come on, get off there.
Get what off?
The paint off my razor blade.
Oh.
This razor blade's like 50 years old. It's almost as old as I am. I'm just going to leave that's the brown and the black on there. And look. Can you see that? I think you need to bring that back up here. Some.
There's two colors.
What does that look like to you?
Looks like a dark shade of green. And
Dark.
that's the black.
That looks green?
Greenish, brownish.
Greenish brownish?
Yeah.
It doesn't look brown?
It looks kind of brown, but then also kind of green.
Okay,
Doesn't
so I
it?
told you I'm colorblind, so she may be too. All right.
Don't say dumb.
Well, I'm just saying, honey.
I might be, because you're...
Okay, let's get back to the painting. All right, so what I want to do is actually bring in some of the grass. And a little bit of stuff in the background there. So I am going to load up this. I'm actually going to put just a little bit of thinner over the top of it in for me, what that does is it thins it out. I mean, it's right there, and I can like use some of it as I go. I don't have to use all of it. I don't have to mix it. I can take a little bit of it, let some of it. Let me see if I'm good to go here, because it looks like the camera's totally sideways. Okay. Let's go ahead and bring her back up here. I am going to get started on this stuff in here. I'm going to bring in some grass. Children! Hey, quit whispering back there. And there are the whisperers. The whisperers.
Doesn't it look cool?
Yeah.
It's really cool right up here because it's like that color. Now I'm starting to. Oh, is that color right there?
Mm-hmm.
Are you using this color right here?
Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Let me get over here. It starts in here. Well, I'll tell you what, it comes right up to the edge of that.
It looks like he has new paints.
Yes, it does.
Let's see it. Dad got pink.
Okay. Sit down. Watch the video. I have to bring that corner. So where the step comes down. There's a little bit of grass right here. Let me get back over here. What I'm gonna do is mix a little of this green with this. Bring in some of this stuff over here. Now this is just off the left-hand side of this little waterfall coming down over here. And I'm trying to bring this edge up. It'll be about right there. All right, now I'm gonna do
It's almost over.
almost over.
Yeah, it just said video size limit.
Oh, all right. So if the video cuts out, the next one will be either of me showing the roses, working on this, or working on some of the other paintings. I have this one right here. I'm gonna paint the sun shining through and do a little more work on this, the rippling in the water. So let me keep going on this until it dies on me. How's that look, girls?
Really good.
Yeah, just got started. Like I said, this painting's gonna take a while. There's gonna be a lot of layers, I should say. All right. Grass back there. There's grass right here. Let me know when it's over. All right, pay attention to it. All right, so